Welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How is everyone doing? Waiting on Blake. I'm trying to eat some of my dinner. I had a board meeting tonight, so I got in late. Hi, Ken. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, as always. Since I didn't eat. Oh, hi, Blake.
Hello, how are you, Jamie?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. Uh, Easy day for me today. I didn't have to do much. Grandma, uh, uh, she's doing a lot better, rehabbing, and uh, today she wasn't feeling too good. Uh, she slept most of the day. Just stomach
Mm,
wasn't feeling too good, but
well, that's too bad.
yeah, she's been doing a lot better, and um, trying to stay busy with work and everything. Waiting for some money to come in has been hard. Just stressing money pretty hard right now, like everyone else, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, at least you had a pretty light day, so that's good.
Yeah, that's true. It was good. How about you?
It was a long day. I had a board meeting tonight, so I just pretty much got in about 7 o'clock. So
I saw.
I grabbed my food from the downstairs. They have hot dog and mac and cheese downstairs.
There you go. We haven't eaten yet over here on this end.
Uh,
Still waiting. It's gonna be a late dinner for us.
yeah.
Look at how white I'm getting. My tan has gone away. I had a serious tan line last season, and it's totally gone now.
Well, being in Texas outdoors, yeah, I could see you're always tan.
I know. Well, I mean, just like this part of my arms, and I never wear shorts either. I'm always wearing pants. I couldn't wear shorts in this job. There's just no way.
Ken, when we were in Illinois in the summer, he would always wear pants too and stuff, and he just even no matter how hot it was with the humidity, he always wore pants. But now that he's in Georgia and he doesn't work, he wears shorts.
I saw you got to go see him
Yep, yep. It's nice. I love it when I get to
sitting
go
on the
see him.
porch.
Yep, just relaxing here in nature, doing
That's
nothing.
good. That's honestly peaceful. It's actually
Yep,
good.
yep, absolutely. But yeah. Today at the board meeting, they had some really good food. I just wasn't feeling good enough to go eat. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just grab some food at the hotel because tonight is the night where they do the free dinner anyway. And I'm
There you
like,
go.
because I didn't feel like eating in a board meeting, especially when you have to present and from the board members and stuff. It's like, yeah, I'd rather not eat.
Forking food down. I don't want y'all to see me in my animalistic habitat.
Exactly, right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's been a good it's been a very, very busy week for me. It's um, I'm down staff members, so until I can get them filled, we hired the one, but she's not coming till the end of next month, and then I'm gonna have to train her and stuff. So it's gonna be really chaotic until I have more help. But it's coming. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
I would hate to have your job, just sitting there and listening to people all the time, doing all kinds of paperwork. I mean, you honestly have a mental fortitude that I envy very much.
Well, it does get taxing when you hear complaint after complaint, and then and you got to fix every fire that comes through the hospital, and it's like it gets draining. That's for sure.
I just I applaud your um resiliency. That's a good
Well, well,
word.
thank you. Well, I couldn't do your job either, Blake. I don't like being hot, or I don't like labor, and
Yeah, I
so
hear that. I mean, I don't like it either, but I don't know. I feel like I would get fired quicker than I would be able to even do the job properly. I cannot sit in one spot all day and do my job. I just can't. Mm-mm. I
that's
have
why I
to
tell
move
Ken
around.
he could not do my job because he cannot shut his mouth, and in my job you have to kind of be careful on
Hmm.
not saying
How you
things.
feel? Yeah,
Yeah.
say truly how you feel. You
Yeah.
two can shut out. We'd get fired together. I would walk out with you.
Ken would get fired the first day.
We need to have a politically incorrect hospital. And I
Then,
would that one I could work at. I could work at that one full time.
yeah, uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, and like I said, like some complaints are legit, and some complaints I'm like, oh my gosh, come on, really? You know? So, I mean, that's it everywhere though. Anytime you're in customer service, you get the legitimate complaints, and then you get the "Are you kidding me?" complaints, you know?
People that are
But
just complaining just to complain.
yeah, or they want stuff for free, or that's everywhere too.
You got to
Even in the
weed through
hospital.
all that. It's kind of obvious. You know when people are just wanting something for free or something. Those are kind of obvious to spot. It's the complaints that are so asinine that you just can't. I mean, there's no logic behind it, and you, I don't. How what are you asking me to do? You're not even asking for anything in return. I mean, I've seen a
Yeah,
lot of complaints like that too with and then same in the mowing business. It's like, you know, like if they didn't want something cut so low or we didn't cut it low enough. I mean, good thing it's
really.
grass and it grows
I
back,
know,
you know. I mean,
right?
I
Uh,
mean, just you're worried about half an inch.
yeah, people can be picky. Hi, T. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Oh, waiting. Oh, see, past the time, right? Always help is helpful.
That's
Glad
right.
to see you. Um, but all right, so we're gonna review Dazed and Confused. I'm like,
Do you
Ken,
remember this movie now that you've seen it?
yeah, and I'm like, Ken, you're on timeout for this because I give it a one.
A one?
A one.
Ah,
That
okay.
all it was I you know, back everybody just like partying and just
Yeah, there is
I mean,
no that. I think that that's what makes this a cult classic and a cult. It's a cult following, you know. the movie itself does not have any real basis to it. It's just about being a high schooler and living that in that era of time where, it was a little bit more free-willed and people were very promiscuous, I guess is a good word, and the style, the flash. I mean, it's just a quintessential high school movie. I rank this one up there very high. Honestly, uh I will say this. Fast Times at Ridgemont High was better than this one,
Oh, much
and
better.
Fast Times came out 9 years earlier. So take
Uh,
that with what you will.
uh, so, oh, you're still getting sutterized after a year, tea time? Yeah. It's a good system though. I mean, I worked at two of their hospitals. You never saw it, Dad? Thanks for coming in, by the way, Dad and Mary. That's a
Hello,
Milla
hello.
movie.
Thank
That's a
you for coming.
Milla movie? I don't know what that means. It's not my
Uh,
favorite teen movie of that. Oh, okay, for that era. Okay, yeah,
it's
um.
a this movie is to hit at a specific audience. This is a movie made for people that were born in the late 50s, early 60s and grew up through high school in the late 70s.
Well, and Ken was kind of doing that stuff when he was in high school and around that era, and I'm like, this movie's not for me. Because and then he goes to me and goes, "Well, what were you doing in high school?" I go, "Studying."
Nerd. I
Until I
mean,
met
dude, no, this is perfect to say this is what we did in high school. And I think that that's kind of what gives this movie its longevity and its following is that do any of us really know what we're doing in high school? Do we, I mean, we're just figuring it out like everyone else. And the movie hits right in tune with that exact thing. It's all about where's the next party, man.
well, and yeah, Ken said it. I feel only people who lived it can understand it. Yeah, and I,
I'm right
I've
there with you, bud.
I've never lived it, so I can't. But I mean, because like I said, I was um so glad I wasn't cast in it. Yeah, Ken. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I didn't live it, and I think maybe that's why I'm like, wow, this is so boring. All it is like, and then you have Matthew McConaughey, like,
All right, all right, all
yeah, that
right.
that I like, but like he's supposed to be like 6 years older than all these people, and he's trying to still get high school kids, and he even made the
Well,
comment.
think about it. Oh yeah, they get older, and I get older. They stay the same age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? Hi,
Well,
Pip.
I mean, but think about it. There's always that guy in some hometown that never stopped going to high school.
Oh my
And
gosh, we had a guy like that I actually was hanging out with because I thought he was cool, and now I look back and I'm like, dude,
he
he
was
was
not
way
that
old.
cool.
No, and he was way older than me. And
Yeah.
I mean, Ken was
I knew
older than
somebody
me.
like that.
Well,
I knew
look at
somebody
Ken.
totally like that.
Ken was 19. I was 16 when I started dating him.
I mean, I guess I could be that person too now, considering I'm 7 years senior my wife, so
Eh, well, that's okay. Hi, Paprika. Thank you for coming in. I can't talk today.
it's okay. My brain is on standby.
But yeah, it's so
Did
I
you
think that's
did you
why I didn't
feel
like it.
did you feel any connection to any of the characters?
Um, not really because even like my school, um, like there wasn't that hazing. But I know some schools did the hazing to freshmen, but my school didn't do it. So I didn't have even that connection.
I never really had that hazing. I mean, but like uh, like from the older kids, but I mean, I got picked on and teased and stuff, just like every other kid in
Well,
their life.
yeah, I got
I
teased
mean,
because I was short and stuff, but
definitely, yeah.
hi Dee Dee, thanks for coming in. But but yeah, I mean I got teased, but I didn't get like they didn't take a paddle and almost kill me. I mean that's just crazy. And but
Oh,
I know it happens or happened in the past. I don't know if it still does. Hopefully they stopped that because they stopped some of the bullying, but I know in some schools that they did that and they did hazing. But some kids have actually died from hazing because of that. And I think that's
mm-hmm.
when they started um like
Like the
monitoring it a little bit.
anti-bullying and stuff
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, well, we got softer after they stopped bullying each other. We don't
Yeah.
have as many warriors. It feels like it's almost a necessity in culture is to get bullied. So we get those people. Those are the ones that turn out to be the strongest.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, sometimes, but there are also the people that could commit suicide um, or the other stuff too. So, but
True. I mean, it's a 50-50.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
70-30 more of like not bullying.
yeah,
There's more good to not bullying than there is to doing it. I guess you're right.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
I
But
mean, I don't
I,
know. I guess but pressure makes diamonds, right?
yeah,
Uh, uh, did
Ken
you
says
feel like you could relate to any character? Was there any certain character that you felt like maybe just a little relatable to?
not really.
No?
Because I just all I did, like even the kids that um were like nerds. They went to the party. I never went to parties. Well, I guess I did when I met Ken. I started going to parties. So I guess like the people who were nerds who went to the party and was shy. I guess that was me. And Ken says this movie is for the people who lived and died through peer pressure. Yes,
Yeah.
almost all of
Yeah.
the show is fitting in. Yeah,
That's a great way to put it.
yeah,
Kid. Like, and I think that that's why this movie is a love it or hate it kind of thing, and you're either a fan of it or you just don't like it at all. And I totally can respect somebody's opinion who doesn't like it because it's it feels like it's a movie directed at a specific audience. It's not they're not trying to please everyone.
yeah.
And if there was any character that I think I could relate to, it was probably Slater. Slater was just the hey man, like just the super chill guy. And yeah, Slater was probably my character. You always talk about who would you have been in Dazed and Confused, and it's probably Slater for me. But
That's funny.
I put this up there for one of my favorite high school movies. The three that come to mind for like my favorite high school movies that I can just off the top of my head that come to mind is uh Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Dazed and Confused, and believe it or not, Mean Girls. Those
I
three right
love
there.
I love Mean Girls.
As a high school movie, I feel like those
Yeah.
three are just like uh they hit every good note.
Yeah. Ken says, so now I'm the bad influence? Yes, you are, Ken. You are definitely the bad influence on me. I was a
It's
goody
okay,
two shoe
man.
until I met you, Ken. So you corrupted me. But so what do you rate it as?
uh so for and I always I approach every film the same. I try and put my personal bias to the side. I'm gonna give this a 3 as far as film. because as we stated, like for a film, this doesn't have a huge plot line. There's no real story to keep. It's just giving you to me the whole movie is character development from beginning to end. It's just telling you about these people, and you get a feel of who they are, and by the end of the movie it's just, you know, now you feel like you watching it yourself, you're a part of the gang. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
And,
that that
and
that's why I feel like either you were in or you were out. So like for me, I feel like I would have been in.
yeah, and I think Ken says a two. I remember it better than it was. Yeah. I mean, especially like because Ken watched it probably when he was around high school and doing that, and then now he's obviously an adult and not doing any of that stuff and whatever. And now he's like, yeah,
Well, and we're keep in mind this is I believe this is 1991 this movie comes out.
I
93. So we're it's
93.
1993. We are at the pit of darkness in movie time right here. I feel like this is where Quentin Tarantino comes and he snaps the whole scene and changes up what film is supposed to be. A lot of people were doing just what they were told to do at this time. And this is one of those movies that I feel like breaks that barrier, and we're just going to do what we want to do. The 90s revolt started right around the mid 90s, and that's where this is. Things like this movie are what brought that to a head.
Yeah,
Calling people fascists and stuff like you didn't hear that until
no,
people don't call each other, and now you hear that all the time. I mean, it, I don't know. What
times
was your
have
favorite
definitely
scene?
changed. Um,
Mine was a water tower.
the water tower.
When they climb up in the water tower.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good scene.
Yeah.
Um, I
You just
guess
got to keep living, man.
yeah,
Livin.
yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like Matthew McConaughey, and when he would say, "All right, all right, all right." Now I'm gonna probably say that all the time now. But yeah, I don't know if I really have a favorite scene. There's a couple nice quotes that I liked, but that's about it. But
I,
do you have the IMDb?
I sure do. I got it pulled up right here. I'm ready for you. So IMDb is right there with me on the rating. They're at 7.5 out of 10.
Wow.
And, you know, so it's acquired taste for certain. Great runtime. I'll take it. Hour and 45 minutes. It hits movie mark time for me.
Well,
Uh,
but since there was no plot, it could have been like an hour.
yeah, it's just scene after scene after scene. It's kind of, I mean, am I wrong though? Isn't that kind of the same as Fast Times? I mean, they had a storyline, but Fast Times did the exact same thing.
Yeah,
When you follow Spicoli, that's certainly the fact. Spicoli's story is Sean Penn's character. He's
yeah,
just, hey bud, let's party.
yeah.
He's cool. A shout out, honorable mention for high school movie. Shout out Encino Man. I loved Encino Man.
Oh, I love that movie. I think we reviewed that one.
Did we? I don't know.
No, no, we didn't. We reviewed Son-in-Law.
Oh yeah, for a Thanksgiving movie. Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
do Man. I really like that movie though too.
Yeah, shout out to Encino
And
Man. We need to put that
I
in the
like
list.
Blast from the Past too.
Yeah, that's good. Weird Science.
Yep,
We
Weird Science. Yep, we have a lot of movies we need to do.
got a lot. We certainly do. We certainly do. But this movie, rightfully, it was rated R. 1993, directed by Richard Linklater, written by Richard Linklater, Matthew McConaughey was your big star that came out of this movie.
Yeah.
Uh, sorry, the thing did
Yes.
not want to load.
Sean Penn is a good actor. I like him. Yeah, Mary. Brendan Fraser was in Blast from the Past with Alicia Silverstone.
This is a movie that I think it cost, if I remember correctly, one of the things about this movie is that it cost more to get the rights on the music that they put in the movie than it did to pay the actors and the rest of the filming.
Wow.
I mean, but think about it. That's one thing you can't deny. The soundtrack in this movie is banger from end to end. It doesn't miss a beat. Every single song that it plays is great. We got two war songs. We got Lowrider and we had Why Can't We Be Friends?
Yeah, Ken liked the music definitely. It was his up his alley there. But then of course because he's a mechanic and he's like this was like film or this was supposed to be set in 1970 whatever it was, I don't know. And then there were car
1976.
and then he's like and that car's 1977 or whatever. That's not
Right.
impossible. I'm like, really, Ken? Really? Come on.
Yeah, that I understand that. But the what's his name? Matthew McConaughey. He was driving a early model '70s Chevelle. Oh man, that thing was nice. I love that car. The black one with the white
Yeah.
race stripe down the center. Man, that thing was pretty.
That's what Ken was saying too. Ken says, I will agree, the music is the best.
Yeah, it was 19. It was the last day of school in 1976, a time they'd never forget if only they could remember.
Yep.
Hell yeah. It's the last day of high school in a small town in Texas in 1976. The upperclassmen are hazing the incoming freshmen, and everyone is just trying to get stoned, drunk, or laid, even the football players that signed a pledge not to.
Yep. And Ken says Chevelle was the star of the show. And that one wouldn't even sign the pledge. He's like, I'm not signing this.
I wouldn't have signed it either. You're gonna make me pledge this in high school? No. Uh, all right, let's get to the trivia here, or the facts of the movie. I don't know why they call it trivia. Okay, when the kids are building the paddles, the sleeping teacher in the shop is a real teacher at the school who still works there. How about that?
Wow. 30 years later, huh?
That's
Or
crazy,
40
isn't it?
years.
It's funny because my history teacher, my economics teacher, he was my mother's teacher whenever she was in high school. Mr. Everhart was his name.
Oh, it's funny. My English teacher was my dad's teacher. My history teacher was my dad's teacher. And then, if I would have went to the same school, they would have. They were still there where my kids would have. Probably. I think they would have still been there when my kids went to high school, but I went to a different. They went to a different school. It's so weird, Mister. Yep,
And
Mister Meyer.
also I forgot, Mr. Everhart was taught by my grandmother.
Wow,
The cycle down is just pretty crazy, isn't
wow, that is crazy.
it? Yeah.
Oh, what happened to Blake? Mr. Meyer, oh, Mary? What did everybody else rate the movie? If you saw it, did you like it?
Sorry,
Okay,
phone call.
that's all right.
Sorry.
That
Uh,
always happens. Don't they know that Wednesdays they can't call you?
Well, you would think I would stop getting spam calls around 5 o'clock, but it's 7 o'clock here and I'm still getting them. Anyway, Matthew McConaughey's father died early in filming. Production shut down briefly while he helped arrange and attend the funeral.
Oh, wow.
The character of Wooderson was based on Matthew McConaughey's older brother. Matthew McConaughey's production company, named JKL Productions, comes from Wooderson's life credo, just keep living. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So he named his company, his production company, after his most famous line in the movie. Well, I don't know. All right, all right, all right. Probably stuck longer.
Yep.
Um, Boom. I told you. Reportedly, 1/6 of the budget was spent on acquiring the rights to 1970s pop hits on the soundtrack. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And I'm not
Uh,
way older than you, Mary. I am though. But
uh, the beer drunk by most of the cast, excluding minors, was real beer. Jason London refused to drink on set and was trying to stop smoking.
oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Uh, The
So
word man is said 203 times in this movie.
that doesn't surprise me.
Although Wooderson is the creepy graduate who still hangs out with high school students,
Yep.
Matthew McConaughey was younger than several of the cast members playing teenagers, including Sasha Jensen, Joey Lauren Adams, and Parker Posey. How
Really?
about that? That's pretty funny. How about that? Anyway, there's 5 million on this whole movie. It's uh oh, Ben Affleck was in this movie too. Shout out to Ben Affleck.
Yep. Yep. He looked like a baby too in this movie. Him and
Hmm.
Matthew McConaughey.
Right? Those paddles were ruthless. I could only imagine getting whipped with one of those. I'd be
And
so
I
pissed.
and I think that was a real thing back then, where they actually did that.
You wouldn't catch me doing that. That's for sure.
Nope.
That's cool. They made this movie. It came out right around school starting, September 24th, 1993. Filmed at Everett L. Williams Elementary School in Georgetown, Texas. So this is an elementary school.
Wow.
How about that? Uh, so yeah, this is definitely a cult following. Like it's like it wasn't intended for the money. It didn't make much money. Uh, the budget for this movie was 6.9 million. That's give or take estimated. Opening weekend, it was a just a miserable turnaround at $918,000. It's
Wow.
rough. I think that's the worst opening that we've
Mhm.
ever had so far.
I think so.
And gross U.S. and Canada 8.249 million. That's
Well,
it.
at
So
least
it only made $2 million.
well, at least it made something.
Yeah, but I mean, when you put the time and the effort into it,
Yeah.
I would be totally upset if that was the
All that they made.
return for it. Yeah, absolutely. I would be so upset.
Oh
But
my gosh, Ken, those make
worldwide, it only made it's only reviewing an extra 20,000 it made worldwide.
wow.
So I'm sure that this is not including like uh uh revenue sales from
DVDs
like
and stuff.
DVDs, VHS, and stuff like that, rentals online. You know, the that certainly plays a role in the take in too. So I would assume that this movie made more money through revenue like that than it did uh, from
The
theater.
Yeah, you're
You know,
probably right.
I would assume that a lot of theaters just didn't even want that movie.
Yeah, probably.
That would be my assumption.
Ken says those were like the paddles we got in school from the principal.
Ugh. Have you ever had a paddle from a teacher?
I didn't, but it sounds like Ken did from his
I
principal.
did. I sure did. It was awful. It was the worst feeling ever.
But I was a good like I was a good girl. I just studied.
I didn't. I was a little I was a turd.
Ken says that
I,
we still got beat when we were bad in school. Yeah, well, I never did, but I wasn't bad.
I
I
got
was a
plenty
goody.
of whippings.
I was a goody two shoe.
I deserved every one of them.
Some kids do probably.
Oh,
I
I was
mean,
one of them.
not with one of those paddles, but yeah, some of these kids nowadays deserve something. I don't know, but so next week we are reviewing Days of Thunder. So much better movie.
I
So I
love
hope
this
all of
movie.
yeah
This is the movie, if y'all didn't know, is what united this united Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. This was what got them together and
yeah.
started their love affair,
Well,
which lasted what, a long
I,
time.
oh, did it last a long time?
I mean, it was at least you know, 7 or 8 years, I want to say. It
Well, I
went
guess.
into the 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. But
Oh,
now he doesn't do that at all.
he doesn't do what?
Uh, I mean,
Get married?
yeah, he doesn't. He's not gonna. He's like Leonardo DiCaprio. His girlfriend stays 22 years old. Like,
Well, and his ex-wife was like that too. I mean, Katie Holmes.
true.
I mean, they're a huge gap, but obviously,
I mean, massive.
well,
What
and
was that one girl? Anna Nicole. Uh,
Smith, Anna Nicole Smith.
yeah, she married that really old man
Yeah,
and didn't get any of his money. He didn't leave it to her. She was
yeah,
pissed.
yeah, and then
Anna
tried
Nicole
suing.
Smith.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
but
tried suing him and all that.
yeah, she died. She died, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken. She had an overdose or something like that.
yeah, she did.
The film
Uh,
world is crazy.
That's why it's like I would never want to be a celebrity because if it changes you like that, forget it. I don't want that. Yeah,
I'm
money's
good.
nice, but obviously money doesn't buy happiness because look at all these suicides or whatever else or people dying of overdose and they got on these meds because they're not happy. So even if they didn't want to die, they're trying to make themselves feel better by using these medications and drugs and
Right.
stuff.
And
So,
self-medication is the most I think it's the most common, like, quick remedy
yep. People
that
resort to it and it's easy access. People are getting like it's easier access. Now, like at the hospitals, they're making it harder for doctors to prescribe some of these opiates and stuff and some of these other medications because of that.
as I think they should.
And
I think there should be a serious regulation on
oh,
opioids and
there is no.
who you give them to, for what reason. You shouldn't be able to just prescribe them. I mean, this is like the Quaalude epidemic in the early '80s.
Yeah.
It's just as it's worse. It's worse. I mean,
Well, and that's why they have this regulation on it now because, um, I mean, like, and people will come into the ED and like be upset. Well, it's highly regulated on what they prescribe, and they monitor the physicians too to see how many opioids. You know, Anthony Jesling. Well, who's that? Ken. Try, try to found on a jet ski. Okay, Ken. Okay, everybody would like a jet ski, but
I
you
would
need
like a
money.
jet ski.
But you can't be on a jet ski 24/7 to make you happy. So money.
Says who?
Well, I guess you can if you're a millionaire. But
If I had money for a jet ski, I would live somewhere where like I had to ride my jet ski to go anywhere.
my friend Kristen has a jet ski, and she lives in San Antonio.
Well, does she use it for her first mode of travel? 'Cause I would.
No, I don't. I don't even know when the last time she took it out because it's been kind of cold. So, and she does. I mean, she lives somewhat near a lake, but not like real close. So it's a little bit of
Oh
a ways.
hell.
Yeah.
The travel part for me is what keeps me from buying any watercraft because we have to go so far away.
Well, you're in Midland. You're in the desert. You would have to. I don't know where the closest water source is to you.
It's Buffalo Springs in Lubbock would be the closest, if I'm not mistaken. That's only about an hour and a half away.
That's still too far for a
I
walk.
know.
I live on the Chattahoochee River, like a mile and a half away from my house,
I'm jealous.
but I don't
I'm
have a jet
jealous.
ski,
Well, you need a jet ski, woman.
right?
You gotta have a jet ski.
Well, maybe one day. And
Why are you not living?
we need a boat too, so we can go. Well,
Not a
Ken
boat, a
can go fish.
pontoon. A pontoon.
Yeah,
Pontoons are fun.
Ken wants to something to fish. I guess you can fish with a pontoon boat too.
Sure can.
And I just want to go. I don't mind fishing or whatever, but I just like sitting on the boat and relaxing.
Mm,
But
yeah, you are a pontooner.
yeah, and I would love if I'm gonna fish. I would love to fish in the ocean. I want to do that one day.
I've never fished in the ocean. Daniel and my mom, they went shark fishing when they went to Hawaii.
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
Mm. And they swam with dolphins.
I swam snorkeled with the dolphins.
That sounds cool. I
It
would
was the
love for
best
like a
thing ever.
dolphin to just kind of let me grab his dorsal and take me off.
I wasn't able to touch it, but it did get up pretty close to me and like, and I was
I
like,
don't know why they
oh,
won't let you touch them. That's weird.
yeah, they got close to me, but I not enough to touch them. But
What's
I
the
was like,
difference?
I was really excited when I saw that.
What's your number one vacation destination?
Oh, I really loved Bali. That was
No,
a
I
great.
mean that you want to go that you haven't been.
Oh, I would love to go to Australia with my dad because he always wants to go there. And I would love to go to Australia and see that pink river or whatever it is. I would
Mm-hmm.
love to see that and take my
For
dad.
for me, I think I want to go to Europe really bad. I would like to do like Normandy, the D-Day beach, all of the World War II places. I really want to see the cathedral that is in Germany. Uh, I can't remember what it's called, but it took so many years to make. It took like over 1,000 years to make, if I'm not mistaken.
I would love to go see the Vatican in Rome.
See, this to me, this what I'm talking about, it's even more impressive than the Vatican. I would like to see the Vatican too, but this cathedral, I can't remember what the name of it is. And of course, my phone and everything is gonna be terrible.
Ken says South America for me. Show me the jungle. Yep, that's up your alley, that's for sure. But I don't know if I could go with you there, Ken, because I would be afraid in the jungle. There's too many wild, dangerous things in there. I mean, you have all the poisonous and venomous things, and then you got the big, huge things that will eat you.
Yeah, that's another reason I don't want to go to Australia because uh they have the highest snake population in the world, Australia.
Well, I don't mind snakes as long as they're not venomous or they're not big enough to eat me. And Ken is good around reptiles. He loves reptiles. But if it's big enough to eat us, he's not going to do anything with that.
Yeah, like
Like
a
the
huge
anaconda
python or
or the
something.
anaconda. No, I don't want to get eaten by an anaconda. Or an alligator or a rhino or a lion or tiger.
Yeah,
Everything is
to
trying
hell
to
with
eat
that.
you in Australia. No, not everything it tries to eat you in Australia, Mary. So where would you go, Mayor?
Oh, bus, bus, bus.
So you would go to Germany and all that to see all the World War II stuff?
Yeah, definitely the World War II era esque things of that nature. Anything like on route to the the Cologne Cathedral. That's what it's called. And
Uh,
it is massive. I mean, I don't know if I can really get a good picture of this, if you can see that very well, but
oh,
that's what I want to go to.
that is pretty.
And it took thousands and thousands of years to make. Like
Oh, I bet.
more than that to me that is crazy. How does something take you over 1,000 years to make? And
Yeah.
so just our wonders of the world I would like to see, like the pyramids and uh things that don't make sense.
Yeah. And Mary says, "Have you seen the size of the spiders there?" Well, I've seen pictures. You would really go to Ken's house, Mary?
I've
You
seen
think it's a
camel spiders in Afghanistan that are about this big.
Did you freak out?
Not freak out, but I mean, goodness, they are trippy looking,
How did
scary
you
looking
sleep
things.
at night knowing that they were there?
Uh, on my left with a pillow between my legs.
Uh,
I don't know. I
yeah.
mean, it wasn't the worst thing, but I guess ah, I don't know. There were more things to be scared of than spiders.
Well, that's true. That's true, especially when you're in doing what you were doing. So, yeah, I get it. I
I would
guess
have
that's
eaten
the
that
last.
spider and smiled. Ah.
I guess there is more things. Yes, you definitely. A camel spider is in the aftermath. Yes.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't like them now. Now I'm just queasy and scared of everything. I feel like a sissy.
No, they're not.
I'm scared.
No. I mean, everybody has their fears, and if you can overcome some of them, like I'm afraid of heights, but I can at least get in an airplane now. I mean, I used to be afraid, but obviously I'm over that now.
Well, and there's a lot of people, I understand the correlation. Like there are some people that are terrified of heights, like absolutely terrified, but they have absolutely no fear of planes, riding in a plane.
Yeah,
And
that's me.
I just I don't I never had a problem riding in planes. I actually thought it was kind of fun, but the being up really high on something that is like moving and staring out a building window, or
Oh, I
if
can't
I
do that.
was if I was on an Eiffel Tower, if I was on the Eiffel Tower and I tried to look over it, I'd probably black out. I'd probably pass out,
When
faint.
I went to when I lived in Illinois, I went to the Sears Tower one time and just like kind of looked out the window. I couldn't. And now this was before they had that like um platform where you could like go like it's all glass and you know like tip over so you can like really look. And that was before that. It was just a window and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't look." And that was just looking out the window at the top of the Sears Tower.
Damn. The Sears Tower is massive. I don't
Yeah.
think I could
It
do that either.
it was I I because I was there, I'm like, "Okay, I have to take a peek." And I was like, "Okay, I
So
did it." And that's it.
I did. I faced my fears a couple times in some high stuff. I was in the Needle in uh San Antonio, the big Tower of the Americas.
Oh, wow.
I've been and I've had dinner up in the restaurant that's up there. It actually spins while you
Really?
eat. Yeah. It makes a full rotation every 30 minutes
I
so
don't
you
know if
can
I
see the
could do
city.
that.
I loved it up there. I think it was actually really cool. And you sit right next to the window and you just look at the city as it spins. It was really beautiful actually. And uh I've been to the tower, the big ball that excuse me, that's in Dallas. I've been to that. I went on the Strat in uh, Las Vegas, the big tower. That
Oh,
one's taller than both of them,
I
and
didn't do that
I've
either.
the window on that one. It's on a slant, and you look over it. Like if you fall, you'll fall onto the window. It's
No,
pretty
thank
insane.
you. Ken, and when he was in Savannah, there was this like hotel or whatever that was pretty far up, and he had to do the roofing, and he was and so he looked and he's like, and it was all glass, and he had to do the roof, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing it." And he told his he told his buddy, and Ken will do heights, but he told his buddy, he's like, "I'm not getting up there. I mean, if that, how do I know if that's gonna like hold me while I'm doing the roof?" And yeah, he's like, "Yep, I'm not doing that."
Hey, if I die at work, it's probably because, one of my buddies said, "You want daddy to show you how to do it?" He said, "You want daddy to come over there and help you with it?"
Oh my goodness.
And so I did it and I died.
Good to know. We'll keep that in mind if, and for suspects if
Put it
you
on
go
my
missing.
put it on my obituary.
But
Oh,
uh,
that's funny.
but we're coming towards the end, and we're gonna
This
watch
is
Days
it.
of Thunder next week, and
We're
they're
really hitting the 90s recently.
yeah, yeah. Well, that I mean, look at all the good movies that were made before, and as we've talked about this before, the movies now it's like, eh, you
Blech.
know, yeah. So, but before we go, I gotta do the riddle of the day. So, what do you call it when you have grandma on speed dial?
Instagram.
Yes, yes, yep, you are correct. How did you get that one? Oh, I thought you were gonna like be mad at that one.
No,
I
I
get
love
it.
that one. That's
Oh,
a good one. That's a
oh,
good one.
whatever.
Got my grandma on speed dial. Call that Instagram.
Oh my goodness! I thought I would get you. Oh, you're just too smart.
I win today.
Yes, you do. Darn it. Okay. Any last words for the chat?
Guys, I really hope you tune in next week for Days of Thunder. I really love this movie, and this is going to be our tribute movie to the recent passing of Robert Duvall. Shout out to one of the greatest actors of our generation and prior generations, even. So, uh, look forward to seeing you guys next week. Please show up. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much.
Yes, and thank you for being so interactive. It really does help us out a lot. And remember, you guys are all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And Ken, do you have the quote for tonight?
I got a quote for you. We'll still
Okay,
do it, but check this out. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
I like it. Is this quote from Blake himself?
I've heard it somewhere, but I don't know who quoted it, so I'm just gonna steal the credit.
Well, since Ken's not available, I do have a quote. It's from Rumi. What you seek is seeking you.
That's a good
Not the
one too.
not the greatest, but Ken. Oh,
Ken, give us one more to grow on.
oh, he just says, I believe in being in innovation, or I don't know. Well, he's too late. Well, thank you, everyone, and you have a great night, and we'll see you next week for Days of Thunder. Bye.
Shout out, guys. Thank you for coming. See ya.